Do you want to impress your friends or randoms in matchmaking with massive damage? Well, you came to the right place, boys. Hey guys, I'm Shadow and welcome back to another Technomancer build video. I've been doing some massive farming on stream and got some updates to the build that does even more damage. This is more suitable for speedruns after you spent some time farming higher tier mods. You will be able to power through Expedition Challenger tiers with even more power. It's insane how crazy this build gets with better mod. You can gold chest every expedition with more than half the time to spare with this build. Pretty cool. All right, buckle up, boys. This is insane, and we're gonna go over the build. I'm very glad I get to share it with you guys. All right, buckle up, boys. This is insane, and we're gonna go over the build. I'm very glad I get to share it with you guys. So I hope you're ready. Let's go. So to start off, again, we're going to be going over the talent tree. I've made one adjustment from my previous early game build video. I'll be going over the build while doing the highest expedition difficulty, which is challenge tier 15. And it only took 7 minutes, which is pretty fast. Alright, let's go over the class talents. We get 20 points. We're going to be speccing them heavily into the pestilence tree, which gives us bonus damage to our weapon. Alright, so we're going to take our 8% weapon damage here. Increase your weapon damage by 8%. We're going to take increase your weapon leech by 5%. So help you with healing. Increase armor piercing by 10%. It'll help you kill the armored target. We're going to go down to increase our critical damage by 15%. We're going to be critting a lot, so this is a big damage bonus as well. Expose toxin. It'll apply vulnerability to every enemy that you hit with your gun. And vulnerability is the strongest debuff you can apply because it increases your damage. Next, we're going to go with marked for execution. It just means that your vulnerable debuff is a 40% more effective. Next, we're going to get nitrogen capsules. It increases the distance considered to be long range by. Next, you're going to increase your weapon damage by another 8%. You're also going to decrease the distance considered to be long range by 3 meters. We're also going to be taking Purge here. Enemies afflicted with Toxic receive 10% more damage. We're going to be taking another 8% weapon damage increase. Then we're going to go with Assault Master. Increases your assault weapon damage by 20%. Again, assault weapon damage means assault rifles, LMGs, SMGs, and double guns. Right, okay. Next, we're going to be taking increased assault weapon damage by 12%. We're going to be going to drill coating. It gives another 10% armor piercing. We're also going to go with the glass cannon talent here. 2 sides of power. This is going to make us more powerful, but more squishy. So increases damage received but from all sources by 15% and damage dealt by 20%. Next, we're going to take the increase your long range weapon by 30%. And then we're going to take the extra 50% magazine size. Then we're going to go for Purge with the enemies affected with Toxic receive 30% more damage. Now we're going to go to Anomaly Fueled in the bottom tree. Next, we're going to take Disturbance Coating. It increases your resistance piercing by 15%. And there you go. That's all 20 points. Alright, now we're done with the talent tree. Now we're going to go over to the skills. The skills did not change. We still have the cryo turret. The cryo turret, you can just throw it out in front of you and it throws out a last wave that freezes targets that are caught into it. You can throw it in front of you and it'll start shooting at targets and debuff them with freeze, which is very, very strong. It's going to help you do even more damage because this build revolves around targets being frozen, which will cause you to do even more damage. It also takes aggro from enemies that are coming to you, which is pretty good because enemies tend to rush you a lot. So it's very, very helpful. Next, we have Blighted Rounds. This is the most overpowered ability in the game. Very, very strong. It does massive AoE damage because of the Blighted Rounds. That's why it's very important that we keep it up. Next, we have Cold Snap. Cold Snap is a defensive ability. Use it when there's a lot of mobs around you to freeze them. And then you can easily just mellow everything down without having them touch you. Next, we're going to go over the new and improved mods that I farmed. Speedrunning challenge tier 15 expeditions. And it's pretty funny how legendary mods, tier 3 mods, increase your damage. So you guys are going to see me mow down everything as if it was world tier 1. Alright, so we're going to start out with the helmet for the first mod. I have Toxic Lead. Killing enemies affected with Toxic will instantly replenish 40% of your ammo in your magazine. This is what helps you never have to reload, which is very, very strong. The second mod, we have Bloodlust. Killing shots increase your firepower by 17.5k, and it stacks up to 3 times. Also very powerful. Also, important note, for every single piece of gear, you're going to want bonus firepower, close range damage, and long range damage. So I'm not going to mention it for the other gear pieces, you'll just see it as a text. For the chest, we have Euthanizer, deal 25% more damage against enemies affected with Toxic. For the second mod, we have Ice Trap. Whenever your health drops below 30%, freeze is inflicted on enemies within a 10-meter radius. It's a 5-second cooldown. For the pants, we have Captain Hunter. It increases your damage against elites by 25%. That's pretty insane. And Freezing Boost boosts your damage against enemies affected with freeze by 15%. For the gloves, we have Sharp Eye. Killing enemies while aiming down sights grants you 16k firepower for 20 seconds, and it stacks up to 3 times. For the second mod, we have Radical Therapy. Deal 50% more damage against enemies affected with Toxic. For the boots, we have Critical Analysis. Blighted rounds increases critical damage by 30%. For the second mod, we have Shatter. Deal 25% more damage against enemies afflicted by freeze. For the weapon, you're going to want an LMG, and you're going to want to change it to the suppressing variant. That gives us a clip of 150 clip size, which will help us stay longer in the fight, doing more damage per bullet and not having to reload. And again, I'll go ahead and recap the talents for you. That way you can take a screenshot, and that way you guys know what you're looking for when you're out there farming some legendaries with his new and improved build. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for future Outriders content. I'm going to be starting up new classes pretty soon. So if I haven't covered your class, just make sure you guys subscribe to the channel or watch me live on Twitch to see what I do next. Also, I decided I'm going to be helping out the community, and I'm going to be doing free Challenger Tier 15 carries in an expedition. So if you're struggling with 8 or 9s and need a little push from your boy Shadow, then you guys know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, go to my Twitch, hit that follow button, and join the Discord. And then there's a channel where you can just post your information, and then just show up whenever I stream, and I'll help you out. Yeah, I've already done a couple free carries, and it's pretty easy. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys over on Twitch. If you guys have any questions or have any comments or feedback on how I make my build videos or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment below, or ask me on Discord or when I'm live on Twitch. Links to all my socials will be linked in the description below. But that's it for me, guys. I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Who the hell are you? not a bad shot. Maybe he'll finally shut up now. The pot is ours.
Outrider detected.